Hey guys, so today we'll be making a newborn hat. It's fairly easy and you'll be able to make as many as you want as once you master this one. The one I've made specifically for this video isn't fully for a newborn. It could be for 0 to 3 as well. So if you need with some give, then here we go. For this project, I've been using just regular worsted yarn and size 4mm hook. You also will need some darning needles and a scissor. So what you do first is you start with a slip knot. And you could use a magic ring, but for this project I just did it the other way. So you're going to be chaining 4 and then slip stitching into the very first chain, creating a circle into which we will be making the round. You chain 2 for the first round and make sure you go into the hole, and we'll be using half double crochets where you yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So that's your first half double crochet. So you'll be doing 6 of these into the round. So once again, you yarn over, push your hook through the hole, yarn over again, and pull through all 3. Continue this until you have 6 half double crochets. Once you're at the 6th one, you have to slip stitch into the very first chain of the first half double crochet. It might be a little hard if they're too far apart, but this is basically your second round. Your third round, you chain 2 once more, and this time we'll be doing 2 half double crochets into each chain. So find your first chain and do the same thing. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Then do it into the same chain. That's your second half double crochet. Then we go on to the very next one and do 2 half double crochets into this one and continue on until the end of the round, and I'll meet you back here. Once you're at your last stitch, you'll be doing the same thing as the last round where you slip stitch into the very first chain. Tighten the back in case you need to, and that is your next round. So chain 2, and in this pattern we'll be doing half double crochet into the first one and 2 half double crochets into the next stitch, and continue on that way. 1 half double, then 2 half double. So once again, for half double crochet, you yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And continue on until the end of this round, and I'll meet you at the end. So here we are once again at the last stitch, and you're just going to be slip stitching into the very top chain, if you could find it like me, and that's going to be the end of the round. So here you go, how it looks right now. So once again, next round is you chain 2. This time the pattern is half double crochet into the first 2 stitches and then 2 half double crochet into the next one, then 1 half double crochet into the next 2 stitches and 2 half double crochet into the next one. And you do this all the way around. This is basically the next increase. So continue on, and I'll meet you back here at the end of this round. So here we are at the end, and once again you slip stitch into the first chain of the first stitch, and this is the end of the round. Now we'll be doing another increase, and you start off once again chaining 2. This time it's 1 half double crochet in the first 3 stitches and then 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. So once again we got 1, 2, 3 and 2 half double crochets in the next one. So let's do this pattern all the way around, and I'll meet you guys back here when there's a few stitches left. So here we are at the second to last stitch. That's a half double crochet and 2 half double crochets into the very last stitch, and then you slip stitch into the first one once again. So by now your circle should be getting pretty big, and what we'll probably be doing now is making one more round, and with this one it's another increase. So you do 4 half double crochets and once you do the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the 5th one, you do 2 half double crochets. And that's going to be the pattern for this round. So 4 half double crochets into each of the stitches, and then 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. So once again, I will see you back here after we're done. So we're just doing it all the way around. So here we go. This is the last couple of stitches of this round, and I was up to the last 2 regular half double crochets, and the very last one is going to have 2 half double crochets and a slip stitch into that. Here's our circle once again. It can basically turn into a tiny coaster at this point, but with the next round, you're going to be doing 2 chains, a half double crochet into the next 4, and then 2 half double crochets into the 5th chain. One, and once you're done with that, you just do 2 half double crochets in the very last stitch and then slip stitch into the top. By now, your project is probably curling anyway, but what you have to do is measure it out at this point, because at this point we're going to be just doing the extension. So you want to measure it to 4 inches, and depending on what kind of yarn you use, that's how many rows you do. So in my case, I'm just going to be doing rounds until I reach 4 inches. And here we go. So this should be 4 inches. I made 1 extra row just in case the child's head is too big or they grow, but you could see on the inside there's a lot of room and it's tad bit stretchy, and then in case it's too big you could always turn it over like this. And if you were to make donations to a church, you would have to make sure that you weave in the ends and there's nothing left over. So this is how we're going to be weaving in the ends. You chain 1 just to secure it on this side, and you're going to grab your scissor and cut a pretty lengthy piece, not too long, but long enough for the yarn to be secure once you weave it in. And then you're going to grab your darning needle and put the yarn into it and leave a bit of a tail, but not too much. So the method that I use to secure is pretty straightforward, but it's 3 rows. For the first one, I go in between the V's on the top in a certain amount, like maybe 10 stitches, and make sure that it's not shown on the outside. And once I do that, it's going to be pretty secure. Just make sure it doesn't ruffle together, because then the project is going to look weird. The next stitch, you're going to want to go through only the little bars that you could see on the side of the inner hat. And why you want to do that is so that it doesn't show on the outside. And do it for the same length as you did for the top. Now you turn it over, and on the very next row, you're going to be doing the same exact thing. And as you can see, we're pretty much zigzagging so that in case, which it probably won't, but in case it does come off, you're going to have enough time to like stop it from unraveling. So once more, through the little bars that you could see in the wrong side, and continue on. My yarn basically raveled over the hat, but this is basically it. Then to secure it, you go through the first bar, the loop you made, to make sure that it's tightened, and then you go from the top to the bottom of the next loop that you tightened, and the third one just for extra security. And at this point, it would pretty much be impossible to take it apart. And that's how you secure the yarn in the top. So for the top, you put your crochet hook in and pull the yarn through so that it ends up being on the wrong side of the project. And in my case, the yarn was too short to be put on a needle, in the darning needle, so I ended up using the hook and pulling it through a few stitches just so that it could be secured inwards. And as you can see, I'm making like around a circle, and once again going through those same bars that you could only see on the inside of the project that will not be visible on the outside. And that's basically how it is. This is the simplest hat you could make as a beginner, and you could see that none of the yarn is sticking out, none of the yarn will be sticking out, and you could give this to a friend, to a newborn. Obviously mine's is pink, so it's going to be for a little girl. You could add bows, you could add ears, a pom-pom, whatever you like, but in my case, for the very simplest version, it's this.